Hey there everyone, how is it going? Welcome back to today's big news from the MLB winter meetings and the sports world. But today we are focusing on one sport, which is baseball. The winter meetings are happening this week and there's lots of deals and wheeling and moving and things. And we are going to focus on the NL East. There are two teams that we need to focus on. First, the quick note is the Mets. Their GM has said that no one is off the market, including ace Matt Harvey, Noah Syndergaard, and Jake DeGrom, all available and on the market. So, the Mets could be selling shop this year and rebuilding from scratch. You never know. And there are teams who could use that pitching, like the Yankees. But the big story of the winter meeting so far has been Derek Jeter dismantling the Miami Marlins. He basically went and he took a team that wasn't exactly in a losing. I mean, they weren't possibly a playoff team this year, but they could have maybe got there. They had a good team, a good foundation. They needed some pieces, but they had a foundation to build on. They had Stanton, Gordon, Yelich, Ozuna. They had a couple good pitchers, unfortunately, and of course Jose Fernandez, who unfortunately passed away a couple years ago. But anyway, during these meetings, Derek Jeter has first traded D. Gordon away. Then he also traded Stanton away to the Yankees, which was a big one. I mean, D. Gordon was a piece people expected to possibly move. The Marlins, I believe, do have a couple young middle infielders in their farm system right now, so that could be called up. So D. Gordon was possibly making some room. But Stanton was a big move. It was the right move for the Marlins. They replaced D. Gordon with Starlin Castro, it was a good move. Starlin Castro is younger. D. Gordon's in his 30s. Starlin Castro, I believe, is only 27 now, maybe 28, and he's got a few good years left in him. So it's a good move, a good start for the Marlins. And that trade seemed okay. They got a couple other pieces in return with it for Stanton, who didn't want to be a part of the Marlins with the direction they were going. So they made that deal. Jeter, I mean, it was the right move for all parties involved. Stanton wanted out. Jeter wanted the Marlins to start over fresh. I mean, he's the co-owner and CEO, so he wants his team there. He wants his guys. So that's how it's going to happen. Then they traded their breakout star this morning, which was a big surprise. A lot of people thought they were going to keep him as like the new core of the lineup, Michael Ozuna, who has been traded to St. Louis today. In the story when it broke on ESPN this morning, I did not see what they got in return for Michael Ozuna. It was not disclosed. I believe that's still in negotiations. But the Marlins and Cardinals have agreed to send Ozuna to St. Louis, which is interesting. St. Louis obviously would have a use for him, but I don't exactly know who they're sending in return for. I guess minor leaguers and some cash would be my guess. Maybe a spare pitcher or two. So the Marlins do need some pitching. But Derek Jeter, in the span of less than a week, has dismantled the three biggest threats in the Miami Marlins lineup: Gordon, Stanton, and Ozuna. Three of their top five hitters gone. Castro will replace Gordon, of course, so he'll be in that top five. So Castro for Gordon is not a bad trade-off. But they lost their big bat in Stanton, and they lost their second big bat in Ozuna. So they are really starting from the bottom fresh. I'm not going to... Derek Jeter, he's the one who invested and bought this team with his partners. So I'm not going to fault him for doing what he wants to do. It's his decision. He's the CEO of the Miami Marlins. So, there are a lot of people who criticized him sending Stanton to the Yankees for saying, oh, look at that deal. He just sent the best hitter in the NL to the New York Yankees, who have one of the best hitters in the AL. So, yeah. But it was the right move for all parties involved. I'm sad to see Starlin Castro go, but we do have Torres coming up, who's good, and we just also got rid of Headley, of course. So, anyway, yeah, Derek Jeter dismantles the Marlins. We'll have to see how they do this year. I have a feeling they're going to be a very good chance at losing triple-digit games this year. I could see them easily going 62-100. No surprise if it happened. So But Derek Jeter looks like he's building for the long haul, a few years down the road at least. Um, so he knows he's not going to get anything out of Stanton right now, despite the fact that he'll get the whatever 55, 60 home runs from Stanton. It's not going to do anything if there's no support. So, and they didn't have enough with what they had to progress into the playoffs. So Jeter's mindset, which I do somewhat agree with, is scrap it all, get all that we can for our big assets, and then start and rebuild new. It's very similar to what the Astros did about 6-7 years ago, and look where they are now. They just won a World Series. So it looks like sort of the same process where the next few years the Marlins are going to be shit the next 2 or 3 seasons, but if they draft well, they trade well, they make the right free agent signings, and they do the right things, they can end up where Houston is 5 or 6 years from now, and that seems to be looking like the plan. So, alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video today of Ozuna being traded and Derek Jeter dismantled the Marlins, so I hope you enjoyed. There'll be a Pokemon pack opening video coming out, probably in a little bit actually. I'm going to record. I got 3 videos going up today. One's already up on Star Wars, got this one here, and I got the Pokemon DLC. And as always, please subscribe, please like the videos, and please comment what you think, and tell me if there's anything else you want me to cover. I will cover anything in the sports world. Just tell me, and I will look it up, I will find it, and I will give you my opinion. So peace out, guys. Have a great day. Richard here signing off, and I will see you when I do my Pokemon pack video, and then later I'm going to be rocking Star Wars DLC. Peace.